Hello, Orc Team here again, and we're doing another battle report of Ranger of the Shadow Deep. This is going to be scenario 3 from Mission 2, the Tor-Varden the Upper levels. Again, more likely you have butchered the name. It's a really easy map layout. It's basically 4 walls, and then you've got like a balcony, wooden balcony or outside that you can go on, but you take damage, you can fall off. And you've got wooden something wood in the middle, and then you couple archers, no archers on the outskirts of the wooden balcony. We have a new enemy to fight, the Shadow Knight with a no fighter. Again, we're doing the challenge mode, so you have another Shadow Knight with another no fighter. So you got 3 archers, 2 Shadow Knights, and 2 no fighters. Shadow Knights are, I would say, one of the hardest enemies we will come across. They are very heavy defense, and they got a couple of special abilities as well. For this game, it's no event deck as well, but every turn 2, turn 4, and turn 5s, there's something that will happen in the book that we have to go. If you are on the balcony and you take damage of any type, good or bad creatures, you need to roll an acrobatic roll. If you fail, you fall off the watchtower and you knock out automatically or die if you're enemy. So that's it. It's that straightforward. In the first round, only 3 of my ranger and his companion can join in, and the rest of them can come along. That's going to be a hard one because I don't know who I'll pick. I think more likely myself, like Noel, and I think Michael, and I think God, I might even do Paul, because he can get off some stuff and have everybody else up, so unusual. But wait and see what I think. So yeah, a couple of special rules. It's really straightforward. We need to I think kill the enemy, stop something happening, and go by then, and that is it. So let's get right into the fight, and hopefully our range.
Your party's battered and bruised, but the fight is not over. Whatever now rules in the tale is likely on the upper level. While it's attempted to leave now with the gain you have made, it would then be left to some other group to come and finish the job, and who knows what evil might be during here. In the meantime, readying your weapons, you advance up the stairs.
Right, I have set up the board or the mission. This is really simple. It is in a 1x5 board, where I'm myself and my 2 companions. That's where the stairs are, so that's where you are. We have a wooden balcony, like a lot of watchtowers do. They have like a little perimeter area they can walk around a watchtower. This have the same. So this is what the roads and the pavements are for, so we know it gives some depth to it. We can go out there and fight the nose, or the nose gets shot or take damage, or if my guys take damage, they need, what I said, they need to take an acrobatic skill or 5+. If they fail, they fall off the watchtower and they're dead. For my companions, their account's knocked out and may die. Wait and see. You have a pile of wood in the middle with a person on top. He's chained down, so we can't get him free or anything at all. And the 2 companions and myself is myself, Michael, and Paul. That's the ones I chose to come up. We have 1, 2, 3 no archers, 2 no fighters, and 2 Shadow Knights. Again, if this was in the normal mode, you want to have 1 Shadow Knight and 1 no fighter. So I'll show you the stats when a Shadow Knight's going to hit or do any damage. You can see how nasty they are. So let's get right in. So Ranger phase. I will activate myself, Paul, and Michael. So Paul 6 will go there, because I really do not want to get in combat just yet. Right, so my second action, I'll give armory to I will use my spell attack to give armor to Michael, so he has +2 to his armor, so he's an armor 13 like he did last time. Paul, on the other hand, well, if you remember, I have a recruitment point of 118, and I can't get a new person because I'm halfway through missing, but I have upgraded Paul, so he's now got a third spell. So Paul will aim for his spell. Line of sight. Double check if I can do. So I can't physically hit that no, without a doubt. So I'm going to use his 5-ball spell. Anybody in 2. 50. It is just the no fighter and the Shadow Knight. So Paul gets +3 to using a fireball. So no fighter got +2 and Paul's +3. Check how well he does. Paul rolls a 12, +3 is 15. It hits him. Does 4 points damage because he got rolls a 15 altogether. -1 because it's the armor. So Paul has hit him, done 4 points of damage, and he's down 6. Right, I'll show the Shadow Knights. These are more, I would say, gribbly. You can see they got 14 health, no will, 12 armor, shoot 9 and fight +4. They're undead. I forgot about that. That's quite useful. Immune and their partners immune to non-magical weapons. So that means if I hit them with non-magical weapons, I have to half the damage. I do. Spells are magical because they're special. So +4 to Shadow Knight and +3 to Paul, but never mind. Shadow Knight was 11, Paul was a mighty 1. For Michael, he just activates his sword, become magical, and that's it. So the enemy's turn. It's 3, 6, 3, 6. Oh, 3, 6. 3, 6. Right. Okay. I'll move this archer so he can at least see Michael. He's going to shoot Michael. Michael will get, he has pop shot. Michael gets +4 basic, 1 for his sword, 1 because he moved, and nothing because he's shooting through his guy. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7. Michael gets +7 to his +2. Well, that was quite good. They both are over 18, but Michael's +7 destroys him. The no archers have to stay into the wooden balcony. They can't come off it. So this no fighter will shoot at Michael. It gets +1 to Michael. Michael gets +5, +1, so +6 because move, but you can see him. Michael rolls 16 and no fighter rolls a 5, so nothing. This no fighter will go here and shoot at Paul. Paul gets +1, and that's it. Is it? Well, Paul rolls another 1. Wow, word. No fighter rolls 8, +2 is 10. That is Paul's armor. It does no damage. So, one no fighter took some damage to his spell, but not much. So, turn 2. All my rest of my companions will pop up. If you remember, I have got the men at arms. Chloe has Michael's sword, so she doesn't get +1 to anything now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that is everybody. Yes, I think. Right. Okay. Activation. I will again activate Paul and Michael. For Paul's first goal, he will summon his crow and place it there. For his second, no, he summons crow a bit better. Paul will summon into the null fighter. I will go into null fighter myself. No, before that, Michael will go into the Shadow Knight. Then I will go into null fighter because he will hit me with what imps. So I get +4 basic, +2 for Michael. Sorry, not Michael. +2 from Paul and +2 for the crow. So that is 8 together. Its roll is 12, and the null fighter roll is 17. This is not what I want. So it rolls a 19. So I got 2 minus 2 is 19. It is 17. I will take 7 points damage. I will take that, and I'm down to 12. Right, Michael. Oh. Hold on. Okay, nope. So let's go. Come on, Michael. Michael rolls a 9. And Shadow Knight rolls a 6. So Shadow Knight rolls a 10. Michael +5 rolls a mighty 14. It's armor 12. It does take damage, and he's on 12 left. Oh no, not Michael. There. So that's it. So okay, let's go. Enemies phase. I'm going to do the archers first before the ebony moves in. This one will shoot at John because he's closer. So John gets +2. Archer gets +2. John rolls a 15 to its 4, so it's completely fine. Ooh. This one will shoot at the man at arms because he's closer. Man at arms rolls a 1 to its 18, -1. It rolls down to 7. Oh wow, the man at arms goes. So the man at arms gets out of action before he does anything. And the guy that would help us. Well, that's not what we want. This one will shoot at Chloe. Okay, Chloe was a 20 to 6. I'm trying to think of what it can. The enemies can shoot through cover. Enemies, I don't know what minus is, but with Chloe won a 20, does not matter. So this one goes in for 5. It's now 5. It goes into Chloe because to make it different, stopping them. Right. It's Chloe on no fighter. Chloe rolls a 3 to its 17, -1. It's -1. It's down 6. Chloe has 4 wounds left. That's not good. So this one, Michael has +5, and now he gets +6 because his friend. Michael rolls at 18 and his friend rolls at 20. Michael will win it. +2, so to 23. Michael rolls a 23 minus 23 minus 23 minus 12. It is 223. It's on 1 health left because that's 11 damage. he will push him back, and then so he doesn't get gang up. Next one. It rolls a 20, so we've got 24, but Michael rolls a 19 plus 25. Oh, I need to do maths, so they're both equal 24, so they do damage to each other. So 25 minus 24 minus 12, it is sorry, 25, so 24 minus 12 is 23. Michael's put it down to 1 wound, and 25 minus 20, 13, he takes out Michael. Alright, wow, right. I have to say, Michael did well. He took them both down to 1 wound each. That's more than I think he did. Right, let's roll. For me and the bullfighter, I rolled a 16 plus 4 is 20. Yeah, he's dead. Ego squish. No fighter, it's gone. So, right. That is it. The companion phase. Andrew was going to throw his dagger at this one, give it a try. Nope. They both rolled bad. Andrew rolls a 2 and he rolls 5, so he will go into him. John will go in and we'll have a go. John will get +2 for himself and +4 for his companion, so he get +6. Right, that was really lucky. John rolled altogether 12 and an 05 was 11. It only takes 1 point of damage, so he's down to 9. So Chloe will do again. That's 2, 4, 6. Nope. Does 14 minus 1, 13. She's on a mighty 1 health. Whew. So, right. So anybody who hits them, they will die automatically. Get stacked. Right. It's now end of turn 2. So it's turn 3, but in the defense, during the defense of turn 2, the heroes can see flames spring up in the distance. They realise the neighbour beacon tower of Tower Good Gone, again I will butcher the name, has been lit up, but instead of the normal triggering of normal fire colours orange light, it glows with a unnatural green fire. All heroes must immediately make a will roll 10 or become poison. Great. Okay. Paul. He gets a I think 3, because he's one of the better ones. He rolls at 8, so he passes, so he's fine. I think +4. I got 14, I'm fine. Andrew gets +1. He rolls a mighty 18, brilliant. Chloe, I think she has got +1. 11, yes, and Michael's out, he got +2. John, he gets a +2. 12, wow. Every passed the will save, hold on then. Right, here, next activation. I'm going to charge in. I'm going to activate Paul and the Crow. It sounds silly. No, I'm going to activate Paul and the Crow. And I'm going to realise what I'm going to do. Paul's going to do his spell. Because they're undead. He's going to use Burning Light on these chaps. Because I realised that just 2 seconds, remember, again, they're undead. Bird and Light, anybody's in, yeah, he can see both, and they get +5 massive shooting attack. So the first one, come on, Paul, you can kill these chaps. Paul, the bow throw is 6, so he rolls 11. Oh, so no, he rolls a 9, so I'm bad. So he went next one. Paul failed his spell. Oh, right. Crow will go in. I will. Paul for a second as well. So I'm going to step back. So I'm going to go. I rolled with the 15 I just rolled, and he just rolled a 13. It doesn't matter, with all my bonuses, the first one does die. So even with everything, right. And for the crow, he will move, because he moved, he has his second move, so he can. And Paul can't. Right. Enemy phase. No fight archers aiming for the crow because it's in range. Archer rolls 6 + 2 is going to be 8. Nothing. This one will aim for Paul because he rolls on better. Rolls a 5, rolls nothing. And this one can't see bananas. He will move and shoot through this gap, aiming for me. Again, rolled only 4, and I rolled an 18, so ignores it. So, archers did really well killing the men-at-arms, but nothing. So he walks into me because I'm closer, and that is it. So 4 + 4. Can we? I rolled an 18. He rolled an 8. These are both gone, but it's thanks to Michael. He took a blunt and he rolled really well, and lucky enough he's taken both out, but he went out himself. So this no fighter has to aim for Chloe because she's loads of wounds. Chloe does get +6. She rolls a 14 + 6 is 20. -1 to his armor. It does the right Saxon health and takes this one out. So, the companion phase. I need to now start taking out the archers. Firstly, 7, 2.5, Paul, John. Andrew runs there. John will run behind. Oh, yeah, I had taken damage, I forgot. That's dead. That is dead. Right. And Chloe will take a move from there and will shoot at this archer. The archer gets +1 because his fight failure, and plus another one because Chloe has moved. So they get both 2 each. Oh, Chloe rolled a 5, so she failed, and so yeah, does do nothing. So turn 4. Alright, time to move. Well, it rolled for the crow in case it flies off. No, he does. Rolls a 20, goes bye bye crow. He flies off for safety. Alright. Firstly, only Paul me will be activated, nobody else, so I will move 6. My throw weapon is in range. It's going to get a lot of things, but I think I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move 3. Paul will go for a hair, run out, around the corner. So, the enemy's phase. This no fighter will aim for me because I'm the closest. I think he's the only one I can see anyway. I will roll a proper d20. 17 instead of mine. It's turned 4. That's not helpful. this one will aim for Andrew, because Andrew's a bit closer. Andrew rolls a 2 with its 3. Andrew only has 10 armour. Andrew takes 3 points of damage, so he's on 7. There we go. So, and this one again, he's going to shoot me. It beats me, but rolls a 6 plus 2 is 8. I rolled a 4. Oh no, I don't roll 4. It's 9. So nope, he goes complete miss. But he will go run away because he doesn't want to get charged by me. Why would he stand there and die? So, so it's the companion phase. Oh, cool. So, now put this back. So, John will go for the window because it's big enough. Okay, 5 plus 4. Oh no, it's 5 is there plus 2. Can't see him at all. Oh, that's Andrew, is there? And Chloe will reload and shoot a crossbow at that one over there. So Chloe gets plus 2, no 5 gets plus 1. Chloe goes to 13 to its 4, so 13 plus 2 is 15, plus another 2 because the crossbow is 17, minus 1, he takes 6 points of damage. So it's down to 4, but he needs to roll a acrobatics score. Roll. If it rolls 4 or less, it falls off and dies. If it rolls 13, it stays on. And that is it. So, defense phase in. Okay, turn during the during this phase, end phase of turn 4, another green light flashes into the sky from the other direction as the heroes release that Tal-Haleen has also been lit with an evil fire. All heroes must immediately make a will roll of difficult 12 or minus 2 to the fighters the rest of the game. Great. Me, plus 4, so I need 8 or more. I need 8 or more. Nope, I am minus 2 because I'm rolling 9. John Rose got plus 2. Nope, he's failed, so he's now 5. Andrew's now has minus 1 to his fight. Paul does, and Chloe. I'll roll that again. I got 12 for this one. Chloe's fine. So Chloe's the only one that has fights at any fight. So Evie's minus 2. So Paul. Paul has minus 2, Andrew's got minus 1, and John's got 0. So this is not good. So, let's go. Turn 5. So, my go. So, 6 and 3, I am in combat, but I can't do anything, and that is it. So this archer will shoot at Chloe. Yes, I did pick up. I need to go there. It rolls a mighty 1. Even with Chloe's it's no point rolling for Chloe because her dice was cocked. It's not going to do anything. But he will move up and try to get away from me and get. Now Chloe can't see him, but he's fine. The one against me, I rolled a mighty 17. Even my plus 2 is plus 1. I do kill no archer, so it's going all right. This one will shoot at John because he's right in front of him. John rolls a 16. He is completely fine. So now the companion phase. Chloe will reload, move 6 behind hard cover. And that is it. Andrew will stand there and throw his knife, throw a knife at the noble fighter, archer. Nope, he rolls one. Andrew rolls a 1, but he will move and base contact with him. Paul will double move as well, so he's next to him, and John will charge. John has +4 to his +1. John rolls a 17 to its mighty horrible 1. So 4 plus 17 is 21. 11 from 21 it is 11 to 21 is 10. So yeah, that's only 10 health. This archer gets cut down. So there's only one more archer left, and I think I'm gonna do that. Just run out and get combat, so he forces it. So it's end of turn 5. If any of the Shadow Knights were alive still, they will spend an action if they can to move into contact with the wooden pile. If it is, they will set the man on fire with fire, and it will trigger a fence, and we will suffer damage fail to our. We will then suffer damage equal to the amount of our target will roll. So it was difficult 12. If like fail on a 1, we will take 11-point damage. That could be so devastating. But Michael did went out, but he took did well. So it's the range phase of turn 6. I am just okay. I'm out of range, so I'm gonna move 6. I'm going to throw my throwing axe at it. I rolled a 16 plus to its +2 because I moved, so it's 15. 16 I got, I think, what's my shooting? I completely forgot. +1, so it's 17. Minus its armour, it has took 6 points of armour damage, so it has 4 left. So it has to do an aspect roll. If it fails, it will die, and hopefully it will. It rolls a 9, so it's fine. So the archer is going to just shoot at me before moving. I rolled a 17, rolls a 9, but he'll move backwards away from me. So my range of my companion phase, I'm basically going to move Chloe away with her 1 wound, so she officially stays hidden and don't get shot, because it's not right. But the other ones are officially going to sprint all the way down the corridor. You. Because to trap him. So next phase, that was turn. So it was turn 6. Now it's turn 7. So I'm going to move up again. Throw my last throwing axe at it. Hopefully. Nope. I rolled a 5. He rolled a 6. So he's complete fine. So it's going to shoot at me. I rolled a 20, now 20, and he rolled an 8. He doesn't do anything. He will stand there away from me because I'm now not in 6. But so Andrew won't move. Ooh. Andrew's out at 8. So Andrew moved 3, throwing his throw knife at him. Andrew rolls a 16 to a 1. So +1, -1 because of the dagger. So he rolls a 6, -1 does 5 damage. Andrew's throwing knives kills the last no fighter. And that is it. So, I will count up the glory. We'll do Michael's role because only Michael went out. But yeah, I think Michael's man of the match winded them both down to 1 and got taken out. So yes, right. I will see you very soon. Right, I have counted on my XP. We find no treasure, no clues, nothing like that. So we don't get anything nice or special from killing the bad guys or finding anything at the end. Sadly to say. Oh well. But we get 15 XP for killing each Gnorl, because there were 3, so that's we killed 5, so 3 times 5 is 15. We got 20 XP for killing Shadow Knights. Each one is worth 10, so we killed 2. We've got another 10 because we saved the man on top of the wood pile, and another 10 for saving the wood pile was not set alight. I think you can save the man maybe throughout the mission, but I don't know. But again, that was worth 10, and we get plus 5 XP for each set heals Caesar for the other 2 watchtowers we saw blaze alight, and we saw 2 of them. They were all 5 each, so I put 10, and we took back the watchtower of Tor-Varden, and we got another 10. So altogether we got, well, my range got 75. Ebby's got 2 XP. All my rest of my companions got 2 XP, except Michael got 1 because he got taken out, but he got taken out really, he'd done a lot of damage. He took both the Shadow Knights guys down to 1 wound and took a brunt of damage. So no, I think he did really well. I think out Michael doing that, I think it'd be a different story altogether. So I think he did really well. So now we're on the death table. I rolled a 17, so he's fine. So I'm not sure you can see that. So no, you can. I can see down the camera. So he's 17. So he's fine. So Michael is fits fiddle. And that is the end of scenario 2. We have claimed there is a little passage here I'm going to read through and try not to butcher it. So let's go for it. The Night of Green Fire. Nearly a century ago, at the end of the brief war of Tor-Varden, the King of Aulador ordered a line of beacon towers centrals along the border between the 2 countries. These towers were used once during another brief border skirmish that becomes mostly redundant when a lasting peace was formed between the 2 kingdoms for the next, I think it says 8 years or 80 years or so. The tower were left abandoned, ignored, and was abandoned to the wares of time and to nature. When the Shadow Deep swallowed up Tor-Varden, these towers now mark the edge of the now world. Although I thought most were in poor shape, they were quickly populated. A week after Tor-Varden fell, the force of the Shadow, the focus of the Shadow Deep, surge upon assault. The line of towers swarming over the defences with a tide of gnomes, undead, and evil men on that horrible night. The beacon towers burning with a unnatural green light, and owing to everyone within 30 miles that the Shadow Deeps now control the border. Only in a few spots along the line could the light of Orion's fire be seen, offering just a sliver of hope that the warriors of Avalon were still fighting to hold back the darkness. So this little skirmish, saying it was a big thing throughout the border, and we were the one there. Few watchtowers that didn't fail because we took it over, and we saved a couple people because we saved the 2 prisoners, the man on the flame, and the watchtower dog, because we found him licking his wounds, and the man might died from his wounds. We don't know. That tried to help us. They got shot down very badly. But that is it for scenario 2. Scenario 3. I don't know when I'm going to do that one. I think this is one of the weakest scenarios coming up. I say one of the boring ones. When I play it and when you watch it, you understand why. Because it's really basic, and but it's a nice little storyline behind it. But I might do it throughout next week sometime and put it on. But otherwise, that's it. So I hope you enjoyed today's battle report. So if you do enjoy this, please comment, like, and subscribe. I'd be really appreciated. And many thanks, and hopefully I'll see you in the next battle report.